Hello, this is Kendria Norman for Bigga Picture representing today. And you know where we are? We are at 500 Worth Street at the Federal Court Building for what? The verdict of Sean, Puffy, Diddy, Mr. Combs. So now we have a lot of media out here. We have people that I've seen in the court waiting, I guess, for this verdict. We have people playing music, people showing their ass, excuse my language. When I was crossing the street, the dude was screaming. We have a lot of police action going on. And right now we're just waiting. We're just waiting. What do we think's gonna happen right now? Is he coming out those doors or? Whoo, let's see. Let's see what Mr. Combs does today. And that's what we out here to see what he's gonna do if he comes out that door.
Big Mike, my titties are already out. Big Mike, the titties are already out. Okay. My titties are already out, halfway out. My titties are already halfway out, so don't get excited. Don't get excited, my ass is out. Don't get excited, my titties are halfway out.
Big Mike from Brooklyn.
Okay, we got Big Mike from Brooklyn, and he's on his live talking. I heard him talking. Say what you said again.
Yeah, Jay-Z, where you at? Why you ain't supporting your man? You was at his house. He at his parties. You're on his yachts.
Well, I'll just speak for Jay. I'll speak for Jay. Jay supports nobody, not even his family.
That's true.
That's what we've heard.
That's true.
He gets the cousins and everybody be mad at Jay because Jay don't support. So, we really don't expect. But go ahead, talk.
Yeah, and also, where Little C's at? Where Little Kim at? Well,
Little C's still mad about Biggie, so Little C's is not gonna be out here to support this man. Little C's still in his feelings about that.
Man, listen,
what you think?
Man, look,
What you think about the Biggie thing?
Listen.
Let's bring it back.
Let's bring it back. According to Gene Deal, because he was there, he said stuff wasn't looking right. And
who says shit wasn't looking right?
Gene Deal. He said Diddy told him get in the car. Don't get, if you don't get in, you ain't gonna be working for Bad Boys no more. He laid his seat back. They blew the light, and Big got caught in the light, and he got that happened. But we all know that on the way down there, Big didn't have no album. He was done with his album. He was producing. He was promoting Diddy album.
Right.
And also, Puffy had Biggie contract in a briefcase when they was on their way down there that he was about to leave with Little Kim, the commission. He had the commission with Charlie Baltimore, Jay-Z, all of them. He was taking everybody with him. So I could see the funny stuff going on. Also, Big had a publishing deal with Diddy.
Okay.
Whatever songs Big write, he had to split the money with Big. He wrote all of that hardcore album with Little Kim.
You have to, when it comes to the business, the music business, it all starts from, the main money tree or whatever, and it's business. So when you get into business, sometimes when it comes to this music business, as an artist, that's a part of the business, where if you don't know, then you get caught up in, because that's how they make their money. They split it, they make the half or whatever. But
and shout out to Lil C's. Shout out to Lil C. Shout out to Janelle. That should be my little boo right there. Thais, I'm cool with Thais, but Janelle, me and her, we had dealings back in the days. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I know Lil C.
And I'm getting ready to say, because you're speaking a lot of knowledge as if you have been around. What do you do? Are you a producer?
No.
Are you dealing with music, or you're just a hip-hop enthusiast?
That's it.
A hip-hop enthusiast.
That's it. That's it right there. Hip-hop enthusiast.
Yes.
But I'm in the streets, so I used to be. So I was doing my homework.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I know that Diddy gave that $1 million to Jimmy Henchman.
Okay.
Jimmy Henchman put it on the Black Browns Records. Give it to Zip. Zip don't never give it to Keefy D. He keeps it. You see what I'm saying?
Von Zip?
Yeah, that guy.
My uncle.
Well, hey, listen. He listen. He gave the 40. He gave the 40 cal according to the
Yes,
feds. He gave
yes.
the 40 cal to Keefe D, but he ain't get. He kept the money. He kept the money. Mysteriously, you know what I'm saying? He met his demise. You know what I'm saying? And he was, I don't think he was in bad health like that. You know what I'm saying? To where he was going, and I would have did the same thing too. Listen, I got $1 million. I ain't giving it to them because they gonna do what they gonna do anyway.
And waste it anyway.
Yeah. So I don't trust Puff. I don't trust him. Everything. Listen, I was out here advocating. I was out here going against Puff. Right? His entourage did their homework on me. Me and Chalucci.
We got some history.
Me and Chalucci had a run-in over on the other side over here, right?
Okay.
And then after that, he did his homework. He was like, Big Mike. I said, oh, you doing your homework? He was like, yeah. I said, I got to do my homework on you. So make a long story short, we dapped it up. It's a misunderstanding because I was trolling his kids. Justin looked like Wolf. That's Wolf's
Okay,
son.
let's not speak on it. Okay.
That's Wolf's son.
I mean, does it matter?
Wolf Jones, yes.
We know that.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's not Misa. Tell the truth. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
listen. I'll be sure. Go get your son.
It's okay.
Your son.
Wait. Let me speak on it. Speak on it. Because, and this is what's going on. Because, when you're a girl and you in the business and you in the street and we all hustlers in our mentality, yes, that's why it was so easy for Misa to tell Kim to get hers. So the story between her and Kim, that Misa and Kim are best friends, which now I understood when I found out that the first son was not Puffy's son. That's why it was so easy for Misa to say, get your baby, get your numbers up, get your bag.
Wait, can I ask you this question right here?
Yes.
Why is Misa even in there right now?
Because
he was abusing her. He was
Nah. Wait. Remember.
He didn't beat Misa.
But she used to fight back. They friends. That's like that sister brother love.
Nah, he thought. Listen,
come on.
He beat her behind one time when he thought she was messing with Eric Sermon.
Yes, and they fought. There's a lot of times that
he had to go up under a truck.
But Misa was a tough bitch. She was fighting back.
That's beside the point. She's still a female.
Yes, but they're friends. They still friends. So that.
If you hit me, it's gonna be different from if I hit you.
However, they love it. They like the money. They like the drugs. Some of them don't want to go. They love it. They don't care.
Did he need to sit down for about 5 years?
He probably is.
Get detox.
Because it's all out.
Yeah, get detox. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna make an example out of him. Kanye only came here that day because of Daphne testifying. He and she was talking, not mentioning names, but she was talking about him and his wife being a part at a part of those little parties.
They're all friends.
They're all friends.
They all friends.
But where they at right now? You think if Jay-Z didn't come in here and been like, yo, and sat in the audience that he wouldn't have influenced the whole trial, Diddy wouldn't have got off?
Oh, you think Jay-Z could have helped Diddy get off?
I think if Jay-Z would have came in there one time, sat in there, and the jury saw him, they would have been like, oh, son, that's Jay-Z there. He's supporting him. They would have found Diddy not guilty on all charges.
Okay, but
only reason why they didn't find him guilty on the RICO is because the witnesses in there, they was pacifying the prosecution by telling them what they wanted to hear, and then when the defense came up, they contradicted themselves and said nothing but good things about him. You see what I'm saying? So you can't punish me. And then the ones who was going to talk really bad about him, they got immunity for it. You see what I'm saying? So really he shouldn't have got found guilty on nothing if you ain't getting found guilty on those charges. You understand?
And that's because everybody was living and loving the lifestyle again for what he provided.
Well, listen, it's going to be more to come.
And they like, damn, we ain't going to be able to go back to the lifestyle if we fuck this up. So they like that lifestyle, that money.
Listen, look at all the stuff look at all the fucked up stuff that Diddy did. Diddy gave Craig Mack $1,000 for flavor in your ear. Craig Mack died of AIDS. Then broke. Look at Total. Look at 112. Look at all of these artists.
Okay.
That there's not been one artist that came under Diddy that was successful right now.
And that's because in the music business, they're taught a certain way, and as an artist, you just got to be smart. You have to have a good team with you, or you will get fucked in the music business. Because that's how they set it up. You know, they teach it from what's his name, Clive Davis. You know, it runs. It's a big business. So you're a small entity, and it's kind of like you have nothing of nothing, and we're gonna make you happen. So you're like, right, I don't got nothing, and you got it all, so I can give you a little piece of it.
And Corey Gamble, don't think you running from nowhere. We know your part in it. We know you've been going around making sure that all these people, all the things that's supposed to happen to these people has happened. You was around when Kim Porter got unalive. You was around when Whitney Houston. All these people that got unalive. Corey Gamble, the Kardashians, part of the Kardashian, Kris Kardashian, whatever, Kris Jenner, whatever her name.
Yes, Corey.
Her husband or her boyfriend, her boy toy, always been around when things have happened.
They like them black boys.
Yeah, they do. You ever seen the movie Get Out? That's them. That's the Kardashians. You know what I'm saying? Real talk.
Good analysis. Good analysis.
Yeah, real talk. You know what I'm saying? Look at everybody that dealt with the Kardashians and lost their damn mind. Lamar Odoms, Kanye, Yee, everybody. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's their content. That's how they build their show, on the content of this craziness.
But Puffy did a lot of fucked up shit. We know that. You know what I'm saying? So now it just caught up to him. They don't want him to go to jail forever because they feel like he can still generate money for them.
Right. And they all do the same thing.
Right.
Because they all,
It's just that he got a little bulky and just start thinking that he was higher than the ones that put him there, and they had to go and say, nah, sit down. Now we're going to sit you down for a while. We're not going to take everything from you. We're going to sit you down.
They say it's because, you know, the ones that really made him that billionaire, that liquor money, Diageo and all them, he started demanding and being too cocky with them.
But it's not even Diageo. It's a man by the name of Lawrence Fritz. Lawrence Fritz is the CEO of BlackRock. He's been the CEO since 1988.
Okay.
That's the one that's behind Diageo, these liquors and stuff.
Umbrellas. They're all umbrellas. Like the fashion game is one company, and then it's a million of them. It's a million of them.
You know your stuff.
Yes. It's all the same type of business. Umbrellas up under umbrellas. LLC under LLC. Cop this dollar, cop that dollar. The American dream way of doing business.
Now listen, I'm gonna say this. Jimmy Henchman could easily say, yo, listen, give me a time cut. I'll tell y'all what really happened with the Tupac thing. And then he'll get jammed up on some federal charges. But he taking it like a G. He's standing tall like City Hall, and he ain't saying nothing. But that $1 million went through his hand. Just like what happened to Tupac in Quad Studios. That meeting between Puffy and Jimmy Henchman, that happened. Those people came from Jimmy Henchman and Haitian Jack.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Jimmy Henchman was extorting the industry.
A lot of people get extorted.
Yeah, that's true.
It's the way, it's this game.
Because
so if you want to play this game, you better be ready for this game.
That's because a lot of these people are not real. They're talking that tough stuff, but they not. And then you got real killers out here who are saying, yo, I know you. You ain't like that. And who are you? I don't know you. Give me that. You know what I'm saying? And that's why you hear a lot of people getting robbed, a lot of people getting killed, because they not like that. You know what I'm saying? And that's just where I'm at. This guy right here keep playing all this copyright music. I don't know why he's doing it. You know what I'm saying? But they listen. Listen. Was you out here when they were spraying the baby oil on each other?
No.
Oh yeah. When they
So wait. Pause. So you're saying during court time, they had baby oil out here.
I'm saying that somebody was giving baby oil out, and on the day that Diddy got his trial, he got his verdict, they were spraying baby oil on each other like this. Hey, in the streets, spraying baby oil on them. Whites spraying baby oils on blacks, blacks spraying it on whites. Everybody was spraying it, and I was like, so I went inside the courtroom. They was looking for the bail. Said bail denied. I came back out. I said bail is denied. All the music stopped and everything. Like he's playing that music right now. When they hit Diddy with that time, that music gonna stop. Cause ain't nobody gonna wanna hear that now. You know what I'm saying? People gonna be upset. That's how they was then. They was spraying the baby oil. People walking by baby oil.
Nah, that's the sad thing. That's the sad thing though. a good total song or a good song, you still like, damn, I'm mad at this nigga, but that shit is hot. But
Yeah,
you know,
but
this one is a tired one. I don't know why he playing this.
Listen, if you gonna free Diddy, you might as well free R. Kelly too. Might as well.
I don't think R. Kelly know who Diddy knows, so
Yeah,
I don't think they got the same friends.
That could be true. That could be true.
You know,
because R. Kelly wasn't deep into that. He was doing his own sick stuff too, but he wasn't into that limelight.
And again, they were all down for it. And these parents, I mean,
You been to a Diddy party?
I've been to, J-Lo has made me eggs. I've been around for a very long time, but I was more of a, you know, promoter and doing positive things. I wasn't so caught up into, you know, the drugs and all of that. And, you know, I'm a bad person. I've thrown pussy on the table.
Did you meet the Punisher before?
I've interviewed him, yes.
No, other than...
No. You know, like in my older days, hanging around, because yes, I was a puffyite. Sleeping is for losers, you know. And I've thrown pussy on the table because I don't play pussy and get fucked. So that was my motto all the time. I don't play pussy and get fucked. But you know, I've been around the fam a very long time and being a positive person. But hey, you know.
So what you think about Little Kim? Because you know she had a 1-year relationship with Puff.
Well, you know,
that was real messed up. You unalive your best artist, and then where you unalive your best artist, and then you turn around and then you get in a relationship with one of his little mistresses that were pregnant by him at one time. That's real fucked up.
That's just like the hood. We all come from the hood. It's just hood shit. It's the shit you hear in the hood, so it's hood shit. However, Little Kim, we're not going to talk about Little Kim because Little Kim was really sad. Just look at Little Kim and see what she did to herself. She was not happy. She had a whole bunch of yes people around her for her to do what she did to herself. Because she was a beautiful young lady and you got money. You didn't have to do and go as far as wanting. And you know, as women, we do things to be happy, to look at ourselves and be happy. But she just kept going, and I just feel like she wasn't happy. She didn't have the right people around her. Because she could have went and got some good facials and just went and traveled and
she wasn't an ugly female. She wasn't.
She wasn't.
Especially, look, we all went to the same high school together. Me and Junior Mafia went to Sarah J. Hill High School. All of them was in there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I don't remember C's because he a little younger than me. But yeah, Nino, everybody, we was all in Sarah J. Hill. You know what I'm saying? But Kimberly Denise Jones, listen, much love to you. You know what I'm saying?
And we love you, Kim. I love you. Me and you are the same godmother of a kid. So I've been around fam. We've been around family all the time. So say your name again?
Big Mike. They call me Big Mike. Yeah, I'm from Brooklyn.
And your social media?
You can follow me on Big Mike's 626 on TikTok and Big Mike 0626 on YouTube. Go ahead and subscribe. Thank you for that. You know your work. You know your work.
Thank you.
Thank you, bro.
Thank you. Again, the bigger picture. Out on the verdict, waiting for the verdict. Look who I bumped into. Wow, this is not a surprise to see you out here, but it is a surprise to see you out here.
Yeah, my first time since testifying.
Oh, okay, and that's what I was saying. Like, look, we have some people that were actually testifying here, and you are here today. What's your reason for here today? Oh, wait, let's start all over. And this is Mr. Sheree Hayes.
AKA The Punisher.
The Punisher. Yes, I had the pleasure to interview him in studio. And look at this. We're out here. Now we're talking about the subject that we did not talk about.
Yeah. Yes. Interestingly, right?
Yes, right? Wow. Okay, so what brings you out here today?
You know what? It was the furthest thing from my mind. I got quite a few calls yesterday to set up interviews and stuff about my thoughts about it.
Okay.
And even reflecting myself how this impacted my life over the last few months.
Okay.
I realized I might have needed my own kind of sense of closure. And I can't really explain to you exactly what it was or whatever, but I just was kind of compelled to just come out the house. Somebody mentioned it to me, hey, it might be a good idea if you come down here, and I don't know. I just found myself in the car heading this way.
Is there anyone else out here that was a part of it, or
Not that I
you
know
see?
of. This is kind of like an isolated decision. So I don't know anybody else.
That means a lot. Like you said, as closure to come out here to see. So what do you think the verdict is going to be? That big question of today.
So I'll tell you both. So what I think the sentencing should be is time served.
Okay.
And that's strictly on the law, right? It's hard for me to imagine somebody getting multiple years for transportation. You know, it just doesn't seem that way.
Okay.
Because the judge can take into consideration the domestic violence and other aspects, which, you know, the defense legal team actually admitted to. I just probably somewhere around 5 years.
Okay. So then for the 2 years that he did,
Well, one.
the 1 year that he did, okay.
Yeah.
Now, okay. So you don't think he's coming home?
Yeah, I mean, you know, when you see a $50 million bond get rejected,
Right.
yeah, it's kind of hard to think, all right, I'm going to reject the $50 million bond and then let you go home a couple of months later. You know?
Right.
That to me, that was an indication of maybe significant time. Who knows how the letters and you know the pleading to the judge affects the scenario? It may change stuff, but who knows?
When did all these letters come in? Before this date?
I think I think between the pre-sentencing and now, I'm not sure what the criteria is, but people
Within
are
the
allowed
last
to.
month or so?
Yeah, people have been sending letters. in
Right. I
regards
don't
to
think
the
it's going to change whatever, because the judge already knows what he's going to do.
Yeah,
We know that. So, yeah, I don't think the letters are going to work
yeah, maybe not.
on his behalf.
Yeah, well, time will tell, man. That's why we're out here. And then I just got word that we may not even get a decision today.
And I was thinking that also, you know, just because of what we're dealing with and how high profile this is, they might just have a reason not to give the answer today.
Well, I think because 4 of his defense attorneys are speaking, and then there's a video being played, and he's speaking, and who knows, that may run over time.
Okay, and getting right to saying the verdict, so they won't get to the verdict, basically.
Yeah, the sentencing.
Okay. I wish we were inside. See what video are they playing?
I don't know. Something was prepared, I guess, to.
Not the kids' video, not the video with the kids.
I'm giving you little brief bits and pieces that I'm getting, so.
Okay.
We'll see.
All right. Well, time is ticking, and we're all happy to be here to support on what's right and wrong.
Yep.
It's good seeing you. It's good seeing you.
Absolutely.
Yes.
We're back at it again. So
Yes.
soon.
Yes. Thank you.
You've been out here long? Or just-
Landsmith?
Landisman, yeah.
Landisman.
pretty much,
And what do
yeah.
you do? What do you
I'm
do?
an independent YouTuber, so I travel all across
Okay.
the country. I cover interesting trials,
Okay.
interesting elections.
Okay.
So
okay.
yeah, anything that gets some buzz, and obviously this is very high profile.
Yes, very.
Here for a
Puffy is
while.
very high profile. What name do you call him?
What do I call him? Diddy.
Diddy,
That's
right.
how I know. It's
That's
hard
why
to
I
keep
call
up.
him Diddy.
Because
Diddy.
I don't know how many times he's changed his name.
He
It's
was
like been 4 or
love,
5.
nothing, you
Right.
know, so Diddy is my favorite. That's what
I like
stuck
Diddy
with me
too.
the best.
Great minds think alike.
Okay, there you go. So you want to know what I think?
Yeah.
I mean, well, I kind of thought about it a long time ago, and because of who he is and who he knows,
Yeah. Those connections.
you know, because we're talking about a man's sexual habits
Sure.
right now. But I mean, there are some things that he did, but you know, just knowing how our culture is and that people are on drugs or whatever the case. So this type of thing happens.
Right.
And you know, when you're young, girls want it all. And Puffy has been around a very long time with a beautiful lifestyle for everybody. And you can get caught up in it.
Right. He took care of them.
He took very good care of them.
In ways that, yeah.
And we're all human, and we can all just say when to really go. But you know, some people are mental. You know, there's a lot of mental health going on. So we'll give it to her. She had a mental health
Right.
that made her stay that long. And I'm not gonna, because, you know, the way I think as a woman, you know, I'm a bit hardcore because I know we all have agendas, you know, so I think everybody had an agenda, you know.
It's about just like strength and self-respect. Like I can tell you probably think differently because I can tell you probably respect yourself.
Yes,
like you speak
very
with
much.
strength.
I mean,
if like that, you know,
I
that's
knew
what
at a young age when the uncle was calling from the other room, come here quietly, not to go.
Wow. Okay.
Okay?
Wow. Wow.
And then they say curiosity usually kills.
Right.
So, curiosity. She wasn't, you know, she probably thought she was a really hot artist.
Right.
And he couldn't do but so much with her. And then it turned into what it turned into.
Right.
You know, once you get a taste of it.
It's hard to go back.
And I mean, I've had my taste of the puffy lifestyle.
Okay.
You know?
Interesting.
On a nice side, you
I
know.
was going to say, but you've had that taste without people
Yes.
being abusive and stuff. And that's it. You can do that. You can have a great time
It's
with
a
them,
choice.
get
It's a
your
choice
rocks
if
off
you
and,
want
like,
to
not hit
or
'em.
not. It's a
Right.
choice if you want to or not.
Sure.
It's a choice if you want to try to eat. It's a choice if you want to try to.
Right.
If you want to try to. If you
Right.
want to try to. So.
But most men doing that would just be like, yeah, like let's just have a nice time, knock boots, maybe we can get an additional guy in for an hour. But making them go for 48 hours is a little, that's where I thought they had something. Personally, that's just me.
I mean, when you
But they
listen.
still made, but they went back and over and over.
But when you listen to the stories from the guys that were in the room with her, she never said, "Save me now." You know,
It's all
in the
verbal.
movies.
It's like the one moment, is there a verbal, like, I need to get out of here.
Right. It could have been
Help
like,
me, right.
okay, here's the secret note.
Right.
Bring the cops back when the next time you come. Okay? So, I mean, real life is real life.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to say she liked it. She was enjoying herself.
Right.
And then
She definitely did.
she didn't reach her goal, her agenda. So then they had to flip mode. You know, as far as I'm concerned, the parents were involved. But that's my opinion.
It's well thought out. What do you think the ultimate sentence is going to be? Do you think he'll get no jail time, or do you think the judge might be gunning for him?
I don't know. I mean, hearing all about these letters and all of that. Now, this could happen where they could give him a little bit of that time, and the time he spent could be enough time. Who knows? But they're talking about, what, 20 years they talking about?
Maximum, yeah.
Yeah, so,
Yeah.
ooh, I don't know, maybe he'll get half.
I think the judge is gunning for him because he denied him bail.
He's a what?
The judge is gunning for him, in my opinion, because he denied bail.
He's a high
He's not
bell.
that actually. Yeah, well, and he wouldn't let him get out. So, to not get out, you have to be a high risk, which is really tough to prove. So I think the judge doesn't agree with the jury. So I think he'll go a little hardcore. I also think it was stupid that Diddy released this video at sentencing, which showed it was very expensive to produce, and it showed how amazing of a dad he was, how he give back to the community. And Diddy's doing this for an audience of one. It's not. Maybe some people will be convinced.
No. I'm gonna speak on it.
All right, interesting.
Puffy does give back, and we all know this.
Well, yes, no,
The culture knows. The
Absolutely.
culture knows.
Absolutely, he does.
However, when you giving back and doing all the good and being behind, sometimes the dark comes to the light.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he's always loved his kids. It's a loving family. You can always take care of your babies when you got money. That's an easy thing. So, you know, we're all dads, but he wasn't thinking as a dad with all those girls he got. So,
But that's the
you
thing,
know.
is like he was trying to present that to the judge. I just don't know if the judge is going to care. Like, yeah,
I
I,
don't think he's
know.
gonna
Like,
care.
you contribute. Yes, we all know he's donated millions. He's not only donating millions, he's
not
spent
gonna
hours
care.
of his time for kids who are underserved.
Yeah,
like
he's
that's
not
his
gonna
MO.
care.
We know that, but it's like, but it's for an audience of one, and the judge. I don't think that the judge is going to be like, this is cheesy. Like, we already know. So I think that the video is like going to piss him off. Personally.
Oh yeah,
That's just my perspective.
It was it's like a smack in the face where you get in trouble and then you're like, oh, my kids. You should have thought of your kids first.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's gonna be a hard one.
And tell me, for my audience, what source could they watch you at?
Yes, Bigga Picture, the Bigga Picture
I like
on
that.
YouTube.
On YouTube. Did you start it, or are you?
No, it's a network that I work with. I have my own show on there,
Awesome.
Push Fashion Inc. where I'm.
Fashion-y.
Yes, and
Okay,
that's
I'll look
on the
you up.
same network.
Okay.
So it's a hybrid show. We talk about different things.
Nice.
You know, what's trending,
I like it.
fashion, businesses.
Cool.
You know, I interview different people in their businesses. We have topics. We talk about fun things. I play games. So it's a fun show. It's a fun show.
Cool, guys, check it out.
Yes.
I appreciate it. Very good
Yes.
to meet you. I'm Dodge.
Yes.
Pleasure.
Same here. Same here. Great talking.
Hopefully I'll see you out. You know your stuff, too. You know like a lot more than half the people here.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I've been around a long time.
Okay.
I'm an OG. Hi. How are you?
I'm well, I'm well.
And what's your name?
Shots by Shots TV. I go by DMW Shots though.
Yes. And where's this at? What is this on?
YouTube.
What platform?
YouTube.
Okay, YouTube.
And Instagram. I'm a photographer by trade, so
Yes.
I'm out
Okay.
here covering the coverage.
Okay, so you're out here, and what do you think's gonna happen? What's your opinion on
To be
everything?
quite honest with you, I am just here to cover the coverage, but I believe that he is gonna end up doing some time.
Yes.
I have no guess to what time, but yeah, they're gonna serve him some time.
Yes. I mean, that's about right. It should be the right thing to do. I mean, what's your opinion on just
on
like
him? Well, to be quite honest with you, I'm not a fan of Sean Combs because I'm from Brooklyn, so you know.
So there you go. That's a good way to
Not a-
start
not a
this.
fan
You're
of
not a
Sean
fan,
Combs.
and why aren't you a fan?
Because what he did to my
Just-
man Bigga.
Okay.
And I believe that at the end of the day, he had something to do with that man being,
I mean,
moved away. That's my opinion.
that was always my opinion on the common sense part of it. You're going to get a bulletproof truck,
Right.
but then go to
And
where
then-
you should have it and then don't have it.
And then from what I've been hearing, a lot of the things that he conducted himself that night, he didn't act normally. You know what I'm saying? He did things out of his normal character. So I just really feel that he didn't do what he had to do as far as taking care of Biggie, and that's my guy.
Yes, I feel Little C's feels the same way till this day. Little C's feels the same way. And yes, that always stayed in my heart too with Biggie. I knew Biggie,
Oh, okay.
you know, and it just didn't make sense.
It actually
You know.
didn't. It didn't. And
He wasn't in the truck. He
Wasn't
always in the truck with him.
And even taking him out there in the first place when things were still brewing. I knew when, like I said, Pac went down, I said, man, Biggie, you going next. And sure enough, to the day, 6 months later, came
Yes,
so.
yes, and I mean, that's a big thing around his name also. People, you know, losing their lives.
Yeah, look at it. Look at the track record.
Yeah.
Heavy D. Everybody that pretty much that wanted to get away from him didn't make it away from him. And
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? So, like I said,
Okay.
I don't like the dude, but I think at the same token, justice is going to be served some way, shape, or form, and I hope that he makes amends with his maker.
His maker.
Yeah.
Right.
Get right with the Lord. That's
Yes.
the only one that can help him right now.
He's been saying that. Do you think it's just? Do you think it's sincere?
No, I really don't, honestly.
Right.
But I hope he truly finds one. But I don't think it's sincere because we look where we at now,
Right.
and this is heavy.
This is heavy.
Yeah. So
You know, I think his narcissism.
all of that carries a lot. All of that carries a lot. But like I said, listen, Sean, you made your
think-
bed. Now you got to lie in it.
Do you think he has a mental health problem?
Absolutely,
Yes.
absolutely, all the way.
I think this is where it all stems, that they all who were involved
Everybody, listen.
had mental health
Thin line,
problems.
thin line between genius and insanity, and I think
Yes.
he's over the line.
Yes. Okay, it was awesome speaking to you. Say,
too as well.
Say your platform again.
Okay, once again, Shots by Shots TV. You can find me on Instagram and on YouTube.
Okay, and yes, this is Kendria again with the Bigger Picture. Thank you very much.
You got it.
Yeah, you're just very serious with your setup and very in tuned and focused. So, may I ask, who do you work with? Or your journalism?
Just
or
Big Apple Vibes on TikTok.
Big Apple Vibes on TikTok.
Followed
Okay.
this case for 8 weeks,
Okay.
and today hopefully is the day. 0 hour. Hopefully he gets sentenced today. It could go to Monday. The judge is going. Actually, I'm reading right now what the judge is saying.
Okay. And give us a report, an update of what's going on.
Well, the judge says right now, Mr. Combs said he was paying for time, not smacks. I gotta say certain words on TikTok, you know.
Yes.
That is contradicted by reality. He has not expressed remorse for transporting people for the prosty. Combs has challenged his guilty full-throatedly, including after trial. So basically, this is there's someone that sits inside the courtroom. He's allowed to be in there with the phone. He tweets out pretty much word to word what's happening inside
What's
the courtroom.
going on? Ooh, nice, nice.
Yep. That was the one I actually.
And how did you know about this? To know about this?
After a few days out here, when the case first started, people started saying there's somebody, you should follow this guy, follow this guy, follow this guy.
Okay.
And so I started following him, like, damn, he's giving me minute-to-minute updates.
He's right in the room.
That was the one that broke the news to pretty much, which is crazy, the whole world about the verdict.
Oh, and what's this guy's name?
This guy's Inner City Press. Inner City Press on Twitter.
Inner City Press. Okay.
And he's I guess you call him a court reporter, so he's allowed to be inside.
And where does he send out his information?
Yeah, he's just sitting inside the courtroom when he types it out as it happens.
But how do we find it?
On Twitter.
Right on
X,
Twitter?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or X, they call it Twitter.
So Inner City Press on Twitter.
And he, so judge says Mr. Combs wants to apply the 0-point offender provision from 2023, but 2024 on other issues. That is not possible under 2D Circuit's one-book rule. See here. Next, Mr. Combs objects to the $5,000 assessment under the statute because there are no victims denied. A lot of stuff I don't know what he means, but that's why when I go home, I usually have to do a recap.
Yes.
There's also a lot of letters. There's victim letters that have been written.
Yes.
Mia was going to speak, but I guess she's not going to speak now. She felt like she's being bullied, which is
bullied by who?
Something, because I guess it was the letter that Combs wrote to the judge or something to that effect.
Okay.
But she was feeling that she was being bullied, so now she doesn't want to speak.
From the letter?
Yeah, from something I was reading.
So I guess some like secret words that she knows what these words mean.
It's something, yeah, but because she was the only victim that was going to give her impact. And now she's not speaking, so that's kind of detrimental to the sentencing. But we'll see.
Seems like it's getting very heated with talking back and forth with Sean right now.
This is going to be so. I have. The judge says I have the forfeiture order. Is this your signature, Mr. Combs? And Combs says yes, sir. The judge says, Mr. Steele, did you review it? And Combs, Tinny Gallegos, which is Combs' lawyer, says I did. The judge says I incorporate the order into the judgment in this case. So we're getting to it. Hopefully, we don't know how long he's going to let everybody speak. There's supposed to be 4 defense lawyers speaking on Diddy's behalf.
On Diddy's behalf today?
But I'm not really sure or clear if he's going to let everyone speak. There's supposed to be a reverend doctor as well.
Okay.
I think his kids want to speak too, possibly. There's also a 15-minute video. And I think the 15-minute video is of his life with his children, showing that.
That's the video they're going to play?
I believe.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, I think it's like a video of his life with his children.
Yes.
I had it here a second ago, but now I lost it. So
I had someone else. What video was it? Was it going to be the video with the kids?
I think that's it. It was about what I had was about 11 minutes, and it just showed him with different people during his life, with his kids growing up, small.
And what do you
like
think that's going to do?
Well, he's trying to make, he's trying to say that obviously he's a family man. He wants to get back out and support his family, so on and so forth. I don't know if the judge is. I honestly think the judge is thinking anywhere from 4 to 7 years, and I don't think that's going to be anything different.
So, but 4 to 7 years in federal.
Yeah. So that's
federal.
That's like so many. I don't know, whatever months, because they give out months.
But federal court is still good life, right?
No. So if he gets, he'll get so many months. He has 13 months served already, so they'll take that off. I see the judge possibly give him 4 to 5. So he'll do probably.
I'm saying is federal jail. Isn't that like the special jail? Which one is?
It depends on
for
where
the
you
high-end people.
There's a lot of different places you could go. Different federal prisons you could be sent to.
Right.
You don't want to go to near Miami, because I guess that one's pretty bad.
Oh, okay.
So obviously, he probably wants to try to stay close to his family if that's possible.
Which is New York?
I don't know.
Or where is the family? Do they have homes in LA
Los
or
Angeles?
Los Angeles?
I'm not sure if there's anybody in Miami, but yeah, it's.
I'm from Miami.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, it's my hometown, Miami.
Nice. But yeah, it depends on a lot of factors. But
Okay.
federal prisons. federal prison. He's going to be put with high priority other prisoners.
So it's not going to be that bad. It's just he's going to be
It's still bad. It's
stuck.
still prison. It's still prison.
I mean, hey, he put himself in a whole prison,
Exactly.
in his whole world of a prison, doing his shenanigans. So now,
You know, as they say, if you can't do the time, don't do the crime.
right? If you can't do the time, don't do the crime.
But
And it's
I
sad.
think 4 years is not horrible. It's doable, and he has a year, so 3 years, he can do it. He'll be all right.
Probably they'll figure out a way to get him out. I think some way or form, Mr. P. Diddy Angel Wings, as usual, because he's gotten away with a lot of crazy stuff over the years.
Yes. So
Long time ago, when that thing with the school, when he did that event and all those people died, and
There's also an incident with J-Lo, I guess, with the pew that was found and everything else. He got out of that. Remember that whole incident?
oh yeah, with that club. So
All that
yeah.
mess, he got out of that. So, yeah.
So I don't know if his angel wings are gonna last this long.
Hopefully we
but,
find out real soon.
Yes.
Because I don't want to come back Monday.
Yeah, I think we'll be coming back because I think they'll do all the stuff that they said, talk to everybody, look at these videos, and then they're gonna adjourn till Monday. That's what I think at this point.
Probably right.
Thank you very much, and
You're
say your
welcome.
name again.
It's my name is Marvin, and I'm Big Apple Vibes on TikTok.
Okay,
Appreciate you.
awesome. Thank you for speaking.
You have a good weekend. Be
Yes,
safe,
you
all right?
too. Thank you. And this is Kendria with the Bigger Picture.
Thank you.
So we have this adrenaline junkie right here.
That's right.
And what's your name, if you mind saying?
I'm anonymous.
Okay, so I just heard that Puffy made engagements for next week in Miami
That's that's wishful thinking.
on Puffy. This man thinks he's getting out.
Or it could be a manifestation. Maybe he's manifesting it into the world.
Oh, that's a nice way to put it, because you manifest what you really want to happen.
Yeah.
But the prosecutor's like, you have the audacity to make an appointment in Miami, an appearance in Miami next week. That's like a slap in the face, right?
I don't think so.
No? Oh, so it's okay for him to make the engagement?
Puffy has a certain stature, so he has to live up to that. Like he has to exude that kind of confidence.
Okay. Your cigar. Be careful
Sorry
with your
about
cigar. Getting on your nice sweatshirt. Okay, so he has a stature
But
to live up to.
But I think he's gonna get 6 or 7 years personally,
6 or 7?
because he already sat down for like a year. So he's gonna sit in federal prison for about 5 years, in my opinion.
Yes, this prosecutor wants 11.
He's gonna get 5.
5? 5.
5 or
So that means he did 1, so he'll do 4.
No, I think he's gonna get 6 or 7. He
Okay.
already sat down for 1, so
Okay.
I think he's gonna actually
sit
sit
for
his
5.
butt in jail for about another 5
And then if he
years.
does on good behavior and stuff, he'll get
Right.
half of that.
Yeah.
On parole early. Okay. All right. So
I
he
think,
just
I think it's a fake case.
a fake case? He thinks it's a fake case.
Because if you look at it, right, every charge that they could actually prove, it's all state level. Like the domestic violence, they got him on video doing it. I don't think they charged him with it in the end, but that's a year. That's a year in the state,
Yes.
domestic violence. And number 2, what's the other one, the Mann Act? Like
what,
the prostitutions, yeah.
Yes.
He didn't profit from it. That was to his own pleasure. Rich men have been doing that for so
For
many
years.
years.
Thank
And
you.
it's not even on purpose. It's like some guy meet a girl in a club in New York. She looks good. She goes back to Miami or California. They keep in touch. Yo, come through. Oh, send me the ticket. Okay. They come back and they do what they do. Is that a crime?
Right. And because he didn't make money off of it.
Yeah.
Right. He wasn't selling these
Right.
girls.
And not only that, but prostitution is practically decriminalized in most states anyway.
Yes. I mean, sorry, Elvis Presley. Started way back.
Right. I mean,
know.
that's just my opinion. So whoever's, what's the word I'm looking for? They're weaponizing like the justice system against Puffy, in my opinion. So,
You
and
think they're picking on him, is what you're saying?
well, whatever enemy he has is weaponizing the justice system.
Yes. Okay.
That's my opinion.
Yes, I feel he has some enemies. He made some enemies. That's why he's getting in trouble.
The enemies are out of jealousy. Because you know what?
It's a lot of haters.
Every successful person that I know, that I came up with, I'm happy for them. And that's why my life is good.
Yes, yes. You know, I get a lot of haters too. So Puff, I know you got haters, but Puff, you be doing too much, but sit your ass down. Don't take that no more.
And then, damn, I got so many opinions I didn't even think I had.
Yes,
but
yes.
Then the Mann Act, right? That's what it's called, the Mann Act. If you look at history, right, the inception of the Mann Act, what was that? That was for Jack Johnson, the first black heavyweight champ of the world, right? And they wanted to fuck with him because he was dating white women and married a white woman, and they moved.
He's speaking some knowledge. Let's go.
And you know, he brought his women across state lines,
Right.
but not for, same thing, not for prostitution, but just because, just because. And they pretty much made that law for him. So if it's a fake law in its inception to frame people, now all of a sudden, how many 100 years later, now it's the big topic of a trial, and who is it against? Puffy? You know, come on.
Mr. Anonymous here, he said some real shit right there. Whoa.
So
Basically a fake law that was to control a black man.
right, if the premise is false, then the conclusion is false, right? So that's why there's gotta be no justice here, because the whole premise of the case is fake. So you think he's really gonna get justice?
He's gonna be controlled. Yeah, he made somebody mad, which,
I don't know who.
oh, a lot of people.
Yeah, but I don't know who specifically.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look what they did to Dame Dash. They ruined him in a different way.
Yeah, they ruined him, his cockiness. I mean, I won't even call it cockiness. He was just proud and wasn't letting anyone control his narrative
All of them from
also.
that era. Suge, Puffy, Dame Dash, all in different ways, but
Yes. Well, it was very good speaking to you. I enjoyed your knowledge. You brought up some different shit.
I gotta look at the channel.
Yes, the bigger picture. The streets is outside. So, and what's your name?
My name is Clifton Johnson. I'm LL Cool J brother-in-law.
Oh, LL Cool J's brother-in-law.
Yeah, Samoa is my sister.
Samora is your sister, his wife.
Yes.
Okay. We got black excellence in the house. All right, so what you got to say?
Much, I don't want to say. I know one thing, the judge going to make a delivery for today. I'm waiting for
You
the
think we're
outcome.
going to get a verdict today?
The verdict is going to be today, definitely. It's not going to be no Monday. It's today. Today's the verdict.
Okay, he feels it's today. And why?
Today's the verdict because apparently the case been wrapped up, and the 4 major charges wasn't proven to be guilty. Found guilty, he got found not guilty of all 4 biggest charges. But the lesser charges he got found not guilty of. So that he already did time served. So technically he might get a couple of months, or he might get 6 or 8 months to do time, and then they might let him off.
Okay, so this is the first time I hear someone saying 5 to 6 months. Everyone else is like the 11 years that the prosecutor
the thing
wants.
is
He'll get half, like 5. But you thinking?
Because I'm thinking right now, the judge, I'm familiar with the judge in the case. The judge in the case don't do years, he do months.
Right.
He do months. Keep on the lesser charge. He gonna do months.
Months.
He gonna do months on the charge.
Okay.
So that's what we're waiting on to see what's going on. So I know the prosecutor is trying to argue right now. That's what's going on right now. The
Right.
prosecutor arguing it right now. Because the judge gonna throw in going to get in a couple of months.
Right, because that's what's going on right now.
That's what's going on right now in the court.
Right.
That's why the prosecutor is not sitting on the fight again years. But the judge not gonna go. The judge not gonna go that route. So it's up in the air. It's up to the judge.
Wait, you don't think the judge is going to go the route the prosecutor wants?
No.
Why?
Judge just say I know something was out of.
Why, you think Puffy friends with the judge?
No, not me. I know,
You telling me that the judge is going to be nice to Puffy and give him 5 months?
It's not what the judge knows. It's what I know in the system.
Oh, what you know in the system. And he's not going to tell us what he know in the system, why he think Puff only going to get 5 months.
I already know what went down for the trial to start, when the trial went over the prosecutor. I already know what the prosecutor case when, no comment.
So they knew what they were going to do. You're saying they knew what they're going to do a year ago, just,
Yeah.
because of whatever's in the system.
Yeah, because apparently the feds had a chance to lock up Diddy and find him convicted in 2006, but then since then Then brought the case on to it. Now, why did it take all these years to bring out the charges against him now?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you like Puffy?
Yeah.
That's what that sound like.
Yeah.
That sound like you're.
Yeah. Plus
you're
my
a fan
family used to live. My aunt used to live around Biggie. My auntie used to be Biggie mom next door neighbor.
Okay, nice.
Best side. St.
All
James
right.
Place.
All right. So how do you feel about Puffy and Biggie? You think Puffy did something to Biggie?
No, it wasn't that. It wasn't like that. It wasn't like that. It was, the media just blew things out of proportion. You know, it's two sides to every story.
Okay. We have a Puffyite person here.
Diddy, Southampton, Long Island, party. And nothing like a Diddy
So
party.
you've been to the party?
No comment. I'm a Cujo brother. I've been to Southampton, Long Island.
He's been to the Hamptons. That's what that means. All right.
I've been to the Hampton, Long Island. I've been to the South Park. I've been to the party. I know the party. I know what goes down. So that's why I'm not here to testify.
Say your name again.
Clifton Johnson.
Clifton Johnson. Thank you very much for giving your opinion and knowledge and family inside. Okay. Tell LL and your sister hi.
I will.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. Well, that was a bit different. He thinks 5 months. My other guy thinks 5 years. I wonder if he's going to come out and dance for us or not. Okay, so you caught my eye. Wait, let me fix where the sun isn't in my eye. So, the craziest question, why are you here?
That's a good question.
That's a good question, right? Why are you here? As a mascot, or does this mean anything? Does it have meaning?
You might notice that it's a mascot.
Yes.
But it's primarily visual art.
Visual art, okay. Oh, you have the gavel. Did I say that right?
That's the real gavel.
Yes, that's the real. Oh, are you connected?
We all are, whether it's voluntarily or involuntarily volunteered.
Can you hear him good? Yes. So you said involuntary or voluntary?
Involuntarily a volunteer or just a volunteer.
Okay, so does the gaffle mean something? And is that like a Chinese Oriental type?
Oh yeah. Oh,
yeah.
We're all connected.
Okay.
We're all influenced one way or the other by power and money.
Okay.
And it has nothing to do with location or geography.
Okay. And then you have the red, what's this say? Cunt. Did I say that right?
Quite familiar to much of our laws that needs to be repealed.
So wait, you called it cunt law?
Much of our laws that needs to be repealed can be classified to the equivalent.
Ooh. You see that? You see what that says? Cunt law. You saw how he explained that. Okay. And what we have over here, the cow means something also?
Well, the cow in this case has a title.
Okay, what's the title?
It represents the bull cow syndrome, and it also represents Casey, which is...
Wait, pause. Casey, like Casey inside the court right now? Casey?
Yeah.
Cassie.
You see, it says Casey somewhere there.
Oh, yeah, I see. Okay. Nightcrawler. Okay, what does Nightcrawler info mean on the cow?
Nightcrawler.info is the site that broke the story before Brian and Diddy's lawyers decided he would not testify. Or there would not be any testimony. My interview from Nightcrawler.info says to Brian, there is no need for a defense. And that was days before he decided not to put up a defense.
Okay, all right. So I don't want this to go over my head because I want to really understand what you're saying. So you said there was no defense, meaning defense for or against Diddy? What are we saying here? What are we saying?
Diddy hadn't a need to place a defense because the prosecution overdid their case by depending on his alleged witnesses
If I have both cameras on, you can talk.
in cross-examination.
Okay. Have you ever shown your face when you speak this, or you're being a mascot so you could say what you want to say, or?
I'm saying what can be challenged until it's not factual, but for now it is factual.
Okay. Okay. Let's go.
All right.
Clifford, the mascot, got a lot to say. Wait, so you said you were interviewed by Not Crawlers, so were you in Clifford or not when you were interviewed?
This is not Clifford. This is a dog that's red.
Oh, okay, I'll say the red dog. The red dog. So were you with the red dog when you interviewed on Night Crawlers or without?
Nightcrawler.info is an AI research corp
Okay.
that gathers data from investigative resources
Wow.
for answering queries.
Okay. So this is a bit deep. This is a bit so you've been following this case from the very beginning because you knew about it
This
before.
case and many cases.
Okay, okay. So are you a Puffy fan?
I am not a particular fan of anything or anyone.
Okay, nice. Nicely said. Nicely said. Okay. Thank you very much for your knowledge and your insight and your opinions. Awesome.
And who am I being interviewed by?
Oh, I'm sorry. This is Kendria for the Bigga Picture, a new show, a new network I'm working with. My show is Push Fashion Inc., a hybrid show. We talk about everything, health, life, individuals, businesses, sex, relationships, everything. Yes.
Congratulations.
Yes, thank you. Yes, thank you. Love your voice, love the energy. Keep up the good work. Keep smart. Stay smart. Awesome. All right. The red dog. I made a mistake and called him Clifford. That's red. He said a lot. He said a lot. Okay, so I just wanted to ask this young lady. I asked her how she feeling. She said, so how you feel? Where are you from? What?
I'm from
Just to
Harlem.
say, she says, I don't care. Where are you from?
From Harlem.
I grew up in Harlem and I feel the same way. I really don't care. Cause wait, let's speak on it. One, do you have feelings about the girls and all this stuff, or are you like, cause at one point we all was trying to, hustle and be the man and be the go-getter, and you want what you want. You want hot shit. How you feel? You understand what I mean when I say that?
understand that, but at the same token, he was abusive.
Okay,
You understand? So
now you trying
he
to-
made them, the way I seen it, he made them feel dependent on him. You understand? Like they wasn't like they.
Okay, now dependent on meaning the lifestyle.
They loved the lifestyle, so they kept on.
And that's why I started off. When we come from where we come from, we want what's hot. So you can't be mad at somebody wanting
To do
the
what
lifestyle.
Right.
You
That's
know?
the lifestyle they chose. They had a choice to walk away from it.
Which
They didn't because they felt threatened. He has a long reach, I understand. We're not in that position.
You think she really felt threatened, like Diddy's gonna kill me, or threatened,
The
like
way that-
I won't have this lifestyle no more, like I wanted, or threatened what?
in both, because his reach is long. You
Yeah,
understand?
he's Diddy.
So they're scared for their life, and then again, they're not gonna have the same things that they had before.
Right.
But then they have their own. If you have your own, you don't need his. You get what I'm saying?
Again, my points that I make, where because they don't have their own, and there's nothing wrong. Because I was there, I'm still there. You want what you want. You have passions for certain stuff, or you work hard towards it. And some women work hard towards a bag.
They do
Sorry to say.
whatever it is, because they see it's their vagina and they do what they want to do with their vagina.
Yeah.
So if you're doing this because it's your vagina, then we all hands are up because like we can't tell you what to do with JJ.
Okay, so you're here with the friend you mentioned, and where's your friend at?
She's upstairs at the courtroom.
And what is she doing?
She's being nosy.
She has a platform.
She has a platform. It's the Pop-Off Show with Miss Pleasant.
Okay. What time did she come here to get inside? Or is she a part of the public, or she has Associated Press?
She has
her press pass?
She has press pass. Yes,
okay,
she does.
good.
We got here about 8:45.
8:45?
Yeah.
Was it a crowd?
Yeah, it was because they didn't start letting people up until like I think it was like 10 to 10 or something like that.
Okay.
They started letting people up.
Okay, nice.
And right after that, like his kids started coming, but I know his mom was upstairs early.
Oh, the mom. I know the mom. I really want to
upstairs.
see Miss Combs. I just want to say blessings to Miss Combs. That's been my buddy a long time. So the mom is upstairs.
Yes.
I was hoping to see her. Yes.
They said that the mom came earlier. She was upstairs, and
Okay.
then the kids came like about 10-ish.
All the kids, the daughters, the sons.
the twins.
Yes.
King Combs.
Okay.
Yeah. Basically,
Nice,
all of
nice.
them came.
So the family is all upstairs.
Yes.
All right, that's good to know. The family's upstairs supporting him. Miss Combs. Oh, it gets really deep. You know, I've known this family for a long time. So again, I'll say I'm really mad at Puff, but you didn't have to show your ass like this. But all right. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Say your name.
My name is Lisa.
Thank you, Lisa.
Have a good day.
Thank you. Harlem. Harlem in the house. Harlem raised. We're headed back. We heard some noise. We're headed back. Hopefully we're getting a verdict. Or I see a lot of camera action still. It looks like a bigger crowd is outside. Okay. They're still here. I'm gonna check in with my guy who's in on from the Twitter, who's listening to the guy from Inner City Press from the inside. I don't think there's anything going on. All right, let's go. We're back on the scene. How are you?
Thanks for speaking to me today.
And what's your name again?
My name's Matthew Parker. I'm a leader in the Justice for Britney movement.
Okay.
So
and
Britney Spears. So the reason I am here today is to call out Robin Greenhill, who's inside. She is handling Diddy's finances, paying for the freak-offs under Lou M. Taylor of TriStar Sports and Entertainment. So it's all under the umbrella of Lou M. Taylor. She's connected to the Kardashians. This is a very powerful woman in Hollywood. She tried to institutionalize Kanye. So she was involved in that. I believe she's doing something to Justin Bieber. And I'm not going to say allegedly because this woman is a demon and she belongs in federal prison.
Okay.
Britney Spears is being enslaved in an illegal court-sealed care plan like Wendy Williams. And she's not free. That is not Britney on her Instagram. And I know this sounds way out there, but that's AI technology. They're doing a well-calculated smear campaign to make Britney look crazy because Britney is basically protesting. She owes a whole Vegas contract for a Vegas residency and an album, and she's not doing it anymore because they own her brand name. So Robin Greenhill, who's inside right now, I believe silencing Diddy, should be on trial, not Diddy himself.
Ooh.
So I'm going to call her out if I can find her coming out the door. Yeah.
So you feel for Diddy? Is that?
I think that Diddy's not perfect. I think that he should be held accountable for what he's done to women. But I don't think that these RICO, all these charges, all this these freak-offs, I don't think he's responsible financially. This is under the umbrella of Lou M. Taylor and TriStar Sports and Entertainment and Robin Greenhill.
And when you say the finances, meaning flying them, feeding them, that type of
paying for the, yes. Well, Lou M. Taylor has handled Diddy's finances since the 90s.
Okay.
She's his main.
So, and you're just saying in general, like his lifestyle, she's handling all the finances.
Yes, and she's created a lifestyle by stealing from Britney Spears and stealing. She also owns Prince's estate, just so everyone's aware. Lou M. Taylor stole Prince's estate and doesn't pay the taxes on them.
Wait, so since he died? Or
since he's passed, yeah.
And that was a whole thing?
This woman's taking over everybody's lives. She belongs in federal prison, but she's bought her power.
Some more tea waiting for the verdict.
Justice for Britney Spears. Britney Spears is not free We must join together and speak out. Wendy Williams is not free. We gotta end slavery in America, built on the backbones of slaves.
Okay, all right, let's talk.
Thank you.
These stations empty, and say your name again.
Matthew Parker,
And what's the
Justice for Britney
organization?
movement. Go to www.justiceforbritney.com. I have a petition running with almost 3,000 signatures. I need 10,000 signatures to go to Congress and Senate, and I'm going to keep speaking out.
To help Britney.
To help Britney. Well, to help women, to help humanity,
Yes,
to end
yes.
slavery.
Oh, that's deep.
Britney's a representation of the marginalized. I mean, it's going on with all races, all women, all civil rights are important.
Okay, so Diddy should have him as a lawyer because now it's not Diddy's fault; it's they fault. That's
Yes,
what's going
Robin
on.
Greenhill and Lou
with
M.
Diddy.
Taylor of TriStar Sports and Entertainment. They need to be held accountable.
Okay,
Diddy's the fall guy.
finances, the money,
Follow the money.
the money. That was deep.
Thank you for this.
Thank you for the tea. Hello, welcome to the Bigga Picture.
Bigger picture.
Outside the courthouse,
I'm a
waiting
fan.
for the verdict.
Yes, yes.
And we are speaking to.
My name is Darius, aka Darius the Great, representing Darius the Great presents the Dichotomy podcast.
The Dichotomy?
The Dichotomy, yes. Two sides of a man, yeah. I got a corporate side, got a little street side, you know, so that's the dichotomy of me.
Okay, and what is on social media?
Yeah, social media.
or
Actually, the debut show was going to be in 2 weeks, October 13th. So I was doing a podcast called It's the Shop, but this is my own venture that I'm doing solo.
Okay,
Yes.
okay,
Mhm.
okay. So you out here for this, or you out here to get content, or you out here to hear the verdict?
Everything. So
choose your opinion.
Everything.
What's
So
going
just during
on?
the summertime, I came up here like 4 times. I was in the courtroom, some of the hearings.
Okay.
And so I'm just here to get the verdict and get content, get the verdict. I got a genuine interest is going on. This is history in the making.
Yes.
So
history, yes.
So I'm that's what I'm here for. Like,
Okay.
as like everybody else,
So what do you think? You feel? What's your feelings? Okay, are you a Puffy fan or not?
I'm indifferent. I'm fan objective. I am a Puff. I'm a fan of Puff Daddy, and I'm a fan of him because I do music as well. As creative, I'm a fan of him. But I understand Sean Combs, the man is flawed. So I'm one of those people who could separate the two. I'm not holding. I'm not going to invalidate him or discredit him from his creativity or his business acumen. But as a man, he's flawed. You know what I mean?
Nicely said. Nicely said.
Yeah, so I mean, I would just be fair and objective. From my perspective, the fair and objective thing to me would be to let him go on time serve, get him like 16 months of supervised probation or home confinement.
Okay.
That's me being fair. I think if they are going to convict him and keep him longer, it should be no longer than 36 months.
36 months.
Yeah.
Okay. 3 years.
3 years, right.
3 years.
And then he already got a year time served, so.
Okay.
Yes. So, but from what it's saying, it seems like the judge is not really showing no empathy or sympathy towards him. It's alleged that he has booking and speaking engagements in Miami. I don't know if it's true. It was alleged, and that from an optical standpoint, that don't look good. It kind of looks arrogant,
Arrogant.
Yeah.
Well, he is arrogant. We know this. All his moves he makes are very arrogant.
Yeah.
So, with you sounding like you wouldn't mind if he walked, basically saying.
Right.
So, you're giving me the feeling kind of like how I feel like everybody was trying to do a come up.
Yeah.
And
well,
are you mad at what? I mean, for you to say that he could walk, so you're not upset with the action.
So this is what I think, right? So I just talked to the guy Punisher, who was one of the male
know very
escorts.
well.
Yeah. He even said I don't think he should be let free. This is what I said. When you're a man of stature and a man heavy as the head that wears the crown. So when a person of stature of that type of a powerful figure like that, you have to move with intent. You can't just be doing things just because you can do it.
Right.
And I feel like that's where, because at the end of the day, it's all going to fall back on you. It's not going to be Cassie. It's not going to be the Punisher. The people. It's going to fall back on you.
Right.
And you can't, if you could have a reputation of being arrogant, narcissistic, you have this megalomaniac attitude and mindset. People are waiting and rooting for your downfall, even people who weren't even involved, because they want to send a message to say you're not bigger than the law, you're not bigger than the program and the system.
I
so
agree.
I think they should let him out, but now I can understand the disdain or the backlash a lot of people have towards him because we've been hearing these stories about him for years. And when I heard the case, he just sounds like a narcissistic, power-addicted, drug-addict billionaire.
Right.
Yeah.
instead of him, there was a joke because he said they should let him go or whatever he said. And I made a joke where I think they were all just mentally drug addicts and just doing too much.
It was a codependent relationship.
They're all, this business. It's a crazy business when you're in it. When you're in it, it's very risky, and they do a lot of shit. So, and then they have a lot of money, and they get in their head they could do anything.
Feel untouchable. Untouchable. And it's another aspect too is when it comes to like being fair and objective. Because I'm a real stoic, objective person, so I'm not like this biased or very emotional person. The other side, me having empathy for Puff, is I don't know how I would be in that position of power. I might go crazy. Just the stress of being you the guy. You got all this pressure on you. Everybody's relying on you. You probably seeing things that the average minded person have not seen.
Puffy ain't have no pressure. Pressure
You don't
what?
think so? Just
pressure what? All.
When I say pressure,
I mean,
right,
I've been around a lifestyle.
Yeah. What I'm meaning, like just the power, the pressure to perform, to always perform, the pressure of trying to keep up with your peers, deadlines, things like that. I'm not making
He did that
excuse.
very well. He was a very good businessman.
Right.
He got involved with the liquor companies, the clothing companies, and I mean that's just rubbing shoulders with these other millionaires. You around them, and then you start having what they have if you do the business right.
Right.
So, yeah.
Can I ask you a quick question?
Yes.
So, as a woman, how do you feel? Do you feel?
Well, you don't want my feeling because
Yeah, I do.
most women
wanna
don't
know.
like how I feel because I'm the girl. I'm the 13-year-old girl. When the uncle was like, "Come here, real quiet," I knew not to go in the room because I knew he was up to something. So I had to hear a few real stories on rape because curiosity kills the cat. So how I look at it, we all grow up wanting something and wanting that money and wanting the powerful stuff. So Cassie, being one light-skinned girl, how I feel, her and her parents thought they could run Puffy, and it wasn't it. She wasn't really a hot artist. So what else could he really do with her? Because maybe she wasn't doing good in studio time because she was doing too much drugs or whatever. Whatever happened made what did because she came there as an artist first or got put in the business as an artist, and she came with her parents. So one, we all wanted, and she didn't do it right. Like I tell every artist, you might get signed to these labels, but you have to have a real team that knows how to manage your success with a label. And if you don't, you'll get bamboozled. And a lot of people play pussy and get fucked. And sorry, I'm very nitty gritty on it, where it's either you go in right or it was too much drugs. I feel it was just too much drugs, a lot of mental. She probably was insecure, and because it could have been simple for her to tell all the niggas she was fucking save me on a piece of paper if she really wanted to be saved.
This is the last question. It was a quote by Chris Rock that said, for women, it's hard to go back in lifestyle if they're used to a certain lifestyle, and for a man, it's hard to go back sexually. So when you're used to a standard sexually, it's like, yo, I'm used to this standard, so you got to do all types of freaky shit. And for a woman, she's so used to this lifestyle, I can't really go back to Joe Schmo. Do you believe that?
No, I look at it like this. There's swingers. There's men that look at their wife and it's okay. So there's swinger lifestyles, there's threesomes, there's this, there's that. And I think one, she was probably mental and too drugged up to make any right decision, but that didn't start with Puff. A lot of these people get in this game and they either survive or don't. And then, I mean, we could get really critical on losing our Michael Jacksons because he wanted his shit, and then the bees of the power, our Whitney Houston, our let's even go on Bill Cosby. I feel for Bill Cosby because I feel all those women, they wanted it and thought they could fuck to the top and didn't get it, and now you mad. However, this is how it goes. It started Elvis Presley. It goes back. So it's a really tough game, and respect is respect, but if you're respecting yourself, don't put yourself in it. And that's why I go back to when my uncle was like, come here, I knew not to go. Because you knew what was next. You knew it wasn't positive while he's saying it silently while all the parents is in the other room. Right. So, however, he's an adult, he has children, and karma is a motherfucker. So he should have been thinking of his kids or whatever, his daughters. However, again, we are in a certain society where when you come from a certain world, you want. And it's a risk. And sometimes you play a big risk. Sometimes women use their bodies as an object to get what they want, and men use their money to get what they want. So it's a tough game, and you gotta play it right. But now, I think Puff got somebody mad because they all do the same thing. If we really get to it, they all doing the sex trafficking. The judges are. If we really get into it, they all a part of this. However, he made somebody mad. Now they gotta stick him.
Yeah. Perfectly said.
So let's talk about this you P. Diddy with the Moet bottle on the scene.
So I'm 42 years old. So I come from an era where before it was Rosé, before it was even Dom Perignon, it was the Sean Don Moet. You know what I mean?
Yes,
so I said, yo, if they let him out, I'm gonna pop the Sean Don Moet like it's not. I forgot my Versace shades because I was gonna wear my Versace shades.
Nah, we doing this for Biggie, really.
Yeah. You know
we doing
what I
it for
mean?
Biggie.
So I was like, I'm gonna have the Sean Don. I'm gonna have the Sean Don Moet, and I'm gonna have the Versace shades, just celebratory mood for him. Not celebrating like. I think he's completely innocent, but celebrating like I hate to see anybody. Jail sucks, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Sucks.
Yeah, jail.
I think he need a little bit of it. He got some of it. He could use a little bit more of it. I'm a Puffyite. I grew up on Puff. Sleeping is for losers. I grew up going into the label and stuff and loving this man, and I'm really upset with him that he just got too big in the head.
He let himself go too far.
Like, chill. You could have cleaned this up a little better. We could have did this a little better.
And he had the resources to get help if he really had a problem.
You ain't have to force nobody because these bitches be wanting to do it anyway, Puff. You know it. I'm sorry.
Exactly.
I'm a cursor. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I agree with you.
So he let these bitches play him.
Yeah. I agree
by doing what they was gonna do anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so
you want it, you want it.
You don't have to force a billionaire. Don't have to force a woman to do nothing.
Nothing. So say your name again.
My name is Darius the Great. You can follow me on IG at Darius the Great. That's DVRIUSTHEGREAT the Great. And look out for the Dichotomy. Darius the Great presents the Dichotomy coming in 2 weeks.
Yes, very
I'm a
proud
fan.
of
I'm
you.
a fan.
Very proud of your delivery.
Thank you.
And your professionalism.
Thank
very
you.
good.
Yes, thank you.
Proud
Appreciate
of you.
it. Peace
Thank
out,
you.
y'all.
And that's the Bigga picture. We in the streets.
Yep.
In the streets, right in front of the courthouse, waiting for the verdict.
Yep.
None yet. Hi guys, this is Kendria again, and we are still at the verdict for Puffy. Yes, I got to go inside one of the courtrooms where they were showing the television because it's too crowded in the main court. So I found this back area, which hopefully we might get better action back here. But I took some notes while I was inside. Puff, of course, looking like, he can't dye his hair no more to stay black because I've never seen him this gray and looking like this. They brought up him losing his father and trying to use that as traumatic mental stress for him to bring up, which I think is however, I said this earlier, that they're going to probably try to bring up that all this stuff they were doing, drugs, and they were under mental health problems, so they are bringing that up. He did speak. He did sound like he was about to cry while he was talking. He turned around to his kids and said he was proud of his kids. So it was very touching. But actually the judge his voice does not sound very stern to Puffy in my, not like he's upset. He sounds very caring, and he said thank you, and to Puff, like, thank you for speaking for yourself. And Puff said, thank you for giving me a chance. And I don't care what anyone thinks about me, but I'm really sorry. And he did say some other things. So we'll get to those notes later. I'll bring in, really read the notes, that I took a lot of notes, but it's getting sticky right now. Oh my God. I'm so nervous for him. I met some people inside. I met one of his artists that he's worked with that was on the Love album. And there's workers in there with the bad boy shirts on and stuff, and Celine glasses and expensive stuff going on inside. But it's getting sticky. Oh, I think they're about to do the verdict. It said 5 minutes. Okay, so the verdict came in a few minutes ago. 5 years, 50 months, Puffy. Ooh. But if it's time served, that's about 4 years. And then if he does good behavior, he'll be out in 2. So the baby girl will be 3-4. You won't miss much of the baby girl's life. Oh, Puffy, I hope you learned your lesson. I hope you were really honest with the way you felt and what you said, and whatever the judge gives you, you deserve, and take it like a man. Take it like a man. Ooh. We're hoping we're in a special spot. We have the newscaster over there setting up, so hopefully we're going to get some good action instead of the front. We got all the crazy action in front, so hopefully get some good faces coming out the courtroom. Okay, well, they want to see me walk in my fabulous boots, and we just, again, I'm strutting for the camera, being fabulous for the camera, being fabulous. You know, because we had this fabulous young lady over here that strutted to get her content 50 times. We'll have her strut again, walk with me, you know, fabulousness. I dressed calmly for the occasion. Yes. Thank you. Puffy, don't do it again. I don't think you're gonna get a chance to do it again. And them hoes that be wanting to do them things, don't go for it. I'm sorry. I had to be explicit. Okay, we're closing out, and we heard the verdict, which was 50 months, 5 years. Did they say also include the time served, or?
Well, I'm assuming if it's 50 months in total, he's going to get 14 months of that time served.
Okay.
And then if he gets good behavior, that probably will get knocked down to 30 months.
Right, that's what I was figuring. How do you feel?
Well, I mean, coming down, I kind of expected about 5 years, so it ended up being less.
Okay.
And then the judge pointed out something that was very powerful. Even after his apology, when the video came out and being investigated, he still did domestic violence with Jane. So it kind of discredited his apology to some degree, and even more forefront, the judge felt that he had to give a sentence that kind of deterred other people.
Right.
You know, who would do the same crime. If he can get away with all that and get a very light sentence, it kind of sets a bad image for, you know, women and domestic violence. Okay. And I think that was a big factor too. Okay.
Well, it was good seeing you, and thank you for that nice statement. And again, we got the verdict. Thank you, Sheen. Sheree Hayes. Where's your book? You have your book?
It's in the bag. I didn't even take it out yet.
So remember, freezer meat. It's in search of my freezer meat.
You got to get together and do like a whole review segment on it and let people know.
We are bringing you back.
Okay, sounds good.
I'm definitely bringing you back. We have so much to still talk about. We still talk about it. And all the episodes aren't out yet. So wait till you see all of that goodness.
Let's do it.
Thank you.
Good to see you.
Okay. I think that was really a good closure, having him here and him being here to see the verdict. And, you know, the young lady over there, the journalist over there, said how emotional inside the court. You could really feel the emotions in there. You know, the people sitting in the courtroom just watching. Every time a certain word was said, people were shaking their head, and just a very sad day for the Combs family. Sorry. Okay, this is Kendria for the Bigga Picture. Make sure you find us on YouTube and look for my new episodes. Push Fashion Inc. pop up. Just look for it. All right, thank you so much.